Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We are on episode number 5 of Let's Play the Record Breaker campaign for Crusader Kings 2. So, I am King Almost the Great of Hungary, and we just created Hungary. We gained 75,000 event-spawned troops. Now, something that's really important about these little fellas is that they don't count as a raised army. They basically function like a retinue. So, I'm able to position them wherever I want and then declare war with them and do lots of nasty things to our neighbors. We've also got our actual retinue starting to form, so that's good. I remembered that I need to change some laws around. I'm actually at minimum crown authority right now, which I'm actually not really thinking I need to worry about moving this up quite yet. Right now, every single person in our realm thinks we're the greatest thing since sliced bread, even though we don't have sliced bread yet. That wasn't invented till like the year 1400. Apparently, but yeah, but we are going to raise up feudal levies so we can get a few more troopies. And now I need to decide like who to attack next. We can see which Casus Belli are available. We got the subjugation of Wallachia. Unfortunately, these are all little independent counts, so if we were to declare the subjugation of Wallachia, that's the only subjugation war in our lifetime we are allowed to declare. So these pagans are going to be a pain. We're probably going to have to wait for them to get bigger, and then we can eat them all at once. Like this guy, for example, I would rather do conquest wars against them versus subjugation wars, because this area here is going to be the problem area when it comes to world conquest. We will be able to consume all of this very, very quickly. It's the religions that are the same as ours or are pagan that are problematic. So I kind of need to expand in all directions. I have to make every effort whenever possible to not just expand in one direction. So like this guy, for instance. Now, we need to declare a few, like, a conquest or something. To start doing conquests. To start working in this direction at the same time that we're doing all the invasions. So, okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this event-spawned army up here. Yes. And we're going to invade as many people as possible. Now, you are Catholic. You are going to be very easy to eat. At the same time, we could do subjugation, subjugation, subjugation. We're probably going to have to wait until we reform the faith before we can really do what I want. So actually, how about we do this? You are at war with all of that, apparently. So we don't really want to mess with you. How about you? You are too. Are you, like, rebelling or something? What are you doing? Yeah, revolting against your liege. What war is this? Attacking in someone's claim on Italy, 79% in favor of King Louis of Lothringia. So he's about to win, which means that they're about to come back into the fold, which means that it's a waste of time. We could attack Venice, but that's kind of annoying. I don't think I actually have boats. I don't. Can't get to Venice. There's no strait crossing there anymore. Okay, I think it's Great Moravia. I wanted to declare more than just that one war. But yeah, we're going to declare a war on this guy. We'll do the conquest of Saxe. And we'll declare the invasion of anything. It doesn't matter. We're going to take all of his land in one big go. We'll start off with the invasion of Hungary. And let's send this army that way. You, sir, can go to there. You, sir, can go to here. Now, unfortunately, this army is so large that it's actually going to suffer attrition. And I'm going to have to try to get up my military organization as fast as possible to increase the global supply limits. Because I'd prefer to not actually have to assault it all and just allow this army to stick around forever, but unfortunately with stacks of 25,000, it's just going to cause attrition pretty much no matter what. Interesting, so he just like sent me some random guy. It wasn't even a bishop. It's weird. Now fortunately this one is actually large enough that we're not suffering attrition, surprisingly. Even though it says it's 18k, there's 25k. I'm pretty sure because they're event spawn troops, like we have some sort of a special supply limit as well, which is ridiculous, of course. So yeah, we're not going to assault. Actually, we will. We're only going to lose a couple men. When the ratio is that good, there's just no reason not to. Somebody became a charismatic negotiator. That's very nice for him. And we're just going to assault through all the top level holdings. I want these armies, I guess, to go up to here. God, these guys are so weak. It's going to be so incredibly easy to conquer this guy. I'm going to ignore that army. I don't really think there's much of a reason to stop it. Nice! Extra tech. That's good. Hopefully military tech. No, it wasn't. Okay, though, we can get level 2 legalism, which will help out. Legalism and military organization are the ones that I care the most about. We'll go this way to scare him, and then we'll go that way to get him. Oh, can't quite catch him. Alright, fine, we'll do this. Now we should be able to catch him. There we go. Now that little guy is going to be easy. My retinue's growing, which is nice. I feel like I should be able to do... Would you just please accept vassalization? Excellent. Hungarian Tengri. False religion. This guy would. No. No. What, are you guys like the wrong culture? Russian Slavic. Russian Slavic. Avar Tengri, that's why. Okay, well at least we gained 2 of them. Alright, so we'll kill that army real quick. Start continuing to assault. These armies are so strong. So retarded. It's just so ridiculous, really. And apparently that made me brave. Seriously? How on earth does that make me a brave person? Now we also have 16,000 men available from the vassals, but we're not going to worry about raising those quite yet. There's really not much of a reason to. One of the ways that I'm making this very efficient is I'm using my keyboard shortcuts mod, which, if you're not familiar with it, it's amazing. You should have it. Why don't you have it yet? It's in the description of most videos. Should be in the description of this video. Alright, I think we're going to do that same thing with this guy. Gonna pinch him down. Get him. '18th. All I have to do is just prevent him from going to where he wants to go, and now he'll get caught. 23rd, 18th. Perfect. And we're only at 49% war score so far. Unfortunately, this army is actually suffering attrition because of the pagan supply limits. So actually, I am going to pull this army back, and we'll have it go, say, here, here, and here. And I'm just going to raise up a couple tiny little armies of non-event spawned troops. These have very low garrisons and very low supply limits. Hopefully that's sufficient. And we just want to siege every single holding. Like before. And of course there's lots of new prisoners to take to play with. Will this be sufficient? That is the real question. Not quite. We need 3 more dudes. That was amazing. Alright, fine. We'll just pile on all 3 to that one spot. And we got 2 more assaults to do. Oh, actually suffering attrition there. Not anymore. And so I think we are now ready. So we will enforce demands. Thank you for your kind contribution. Now, unfortunately, we did keep some Hungarian Tengris because they are... actually, sorry, Pest was already mine. Never mind. Never mind, I'm crazy. So we have to do some title handling at this point. Oopsies. It's kind of weird that you're able to just do that and take so much land from somebody. Like, one of the complaints that people make when they come from, like, say, EU3 or EU4 into CK2 is they don't understand why you're kind of limited in what you can take from somebody after winning a war. Like, in EU4, if the war is going well, you can increase your demands. You can just take more land than the original Casus Belli was for. Whereas in Crusader Kings 2, you kind of have to have clear set goals in the beginning. Unfortunately, a lot of times that means you're only going to gain like one county. But with the Tengri pagans, this Casus Belli, the invasion Casus Belli that they can do like from the very beginning of the game, you can just take everything. Everything you hold, everything you siege is yours. So it's ridiculous. It really is quite ridiculous. I'm going to continue to do individual counts because until this character dies, I want everyone to like us as much as possible. And right now we have 100% opinion with everybody. I don't really have any reason that I'm shunning that first guy. I'm going to give him some land eventually, but I'm just hopefully not giving away any of this land. Generally speaking, land that was acquired last will show up at the bottom of the list. So these 6 or 7 provinces should be the very first that show up on the list. Right here, it should be these ones. Is it? Let's find out. Yep. So we got like that one. Yeah, those are the top ones. So we need to go every county below Pest. Actually, every county below Fehr. This is truly much, much faster if you have no hassles vassals. But the reason that I can't use it in this playthrough, where last time I did, is because technically what it's doing is it's creating a random courtier that doesn't currently exist, where what I'm doing is I'm giving lands to courtiers that actually do exist somewhere in the realm. So since it's creating new vassals and generating them out of thin air, and there's no cost to it, it is actually changing the checksum, which prevents the game from being considered vanilla. So yeah, so we just kind of have to do this every now and then. I'll do my best, hopefully, to try to time these things in between videos so that I don't spend too much time doing things like this, but unfortunately this is a big part of min-maxing the game here. Come to think of it, I probably could have had an even larger army had I made that, had I raised taxes before forming Hungary. Or sorry, raised, not taxes, but raised up the levy law. So that may have been a mistake. Already we could have done better. Okay, let's see. Now that we're bordering you, we should have some good Casus Belli that we can use. We're still at war with that guy, though. No, it's more important to me that I get the next set of wars declared. We're just going to disband. I know I lost half those men, but this is about speed, so we need to declare as many little tiny conquests as we can at this point. And we're going to pretty much go crazy with wars here. I just want as much of your land as possible. Subjugation, no. This is still just going to be a subjugation, I think. Yeah, I need to start expanding northward, otherwise we're not going to be able to get that done fast enough. Meanwhile, we've got our army of Jakob just wandering around, giving us 30 bonus opinion with everybody. Thank you. They're going to avoid my armies, and unless I accidentally kill them, he'll never surrender, which is pretty funny. Now let's see, East Francia is currently at war with a whole bunch of people. It's messy, but I think I will try doing an invasion of them at this point. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click the Raise Vassal Levies button. And we're going to send, say, these armies here. these armies here. And then I'm going to select all of these other tiny little armies that aren't currently moving. And these armies we'll use against the pagans because of their supply limits. So I have 14,000 men selected right now. I'm going to rally them to, say, Boleslav or whatever. And actually, we can just start rallying right now. So they're going to kind of stream in. I'm going to send about... Let's send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces that we're hostile to. So send about 1,500 to 2,000 men apiece. So I click there, and then I press V to deselect armies until it's down by about 2,000. And I click here, down about 2,000. Here, close enough. And that should be decent. Okay. Now you go there, you go here, you go here. Actually, how about you come down here? I don't even think East Francia, even if they wanted to fight back, I don't even think they have anywhere near the army. They got 6,000. They can't even contest one of my stacks. So, okay, well, I'll take a break here. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.